To enroll in our course and gain access to the source files, you can check us out on toonfiles.com by either purchasing or joining the membership. You can purchase on Udemy, or if you prefer, join our membership on YouTube. Links are in the description. Now let's tackle those phonemes. First, you'll find the Phonemes PNG file in your exercise files, and this is a reference much like the Chad PNG file. If you open this up, you'll see that we have created some basic phoneme shapes for you to reference when you draw up your own. And of course, you can make these any way you see fit. This is just a guide for you in case you need it. So you can import that as a reference onto your document if you wish. You can put it onto another monitor, or you can just follow along with what I'm doing. And we're going to jump in and start sketching up these phonemes so that way we can also ink them. And the one thing I also want to do before I get too far into this is start adding some groups here. I'll create a group for all of my phoneme sketches, so that way it's easy to hide or remove later once we add our ink. The first thing I'm going to do is just come in and group all of my layers into one main group, and this will be the main character group. So starting with the left arm, I don't want the sketch in this group. We're just going to go all the way down to the bottom, of course, ignoring the reference. And we're just going to hold in Shift and click on right hand, and then right click, and then choose Group with Selection. We now have all that grouped. You can see with the group in place, I'm just going to click once on that name and rename it to Chad, and I'll put it in capital letters. That way it's just easier to see. And now we can drop that down and everything's a little bit more organized. So if we need to hide the whole thing and just go to the reference, it'll be easier to do so. So now we want to create a group for the sketches we plan to do. So we're just going to come down and let's just locate the mouth that we added for this character, which will also be used for the closed mouth we plan to create. You can see it's right here. So what we can do first is just right click on that mouth closed image and then choose to group with selection. I'm just going to rename this one to mouth and hit enter. Now I can hide this group and we're going to create yet another group. This time we're just going to create a blank group. So add a new layer and then choose group. Here, I'm just going to name it Mouth Sketches, or you can name it Phoneme Sketches, Mouth Pose Sketches, whatever you wish. But I think Mouth Sketches should be descriptive enough. And here we're just going to go in and start adding in all of these sketches that we need for the mouth. The first one would be closed, but once again, we already have that one complete. So we're just going to skip it and move to ETC, CH, or SH, which requires us to see the teeth of the character. So one thing I'll do is just bring back the closed mouth position, so that way I have an idea of where to start the sketch for these other poses. And once I have that, I want to create a new image layer, and we're just going to name this one Sketch ETC, and then hit create. Sketch ETC can go inside of the Mouth Sketches group. And we want to come back here to our brush, select the brush, and then we're going to go back to the draw category and find that pencil brush that we were using before. And you can change your color and the opacity of the brush if you wish, if you prefer to have it lighter to give a more accurate looking sketch look. And you can see I have my opacity a little bit lower too. So once we have all that, we're going to zoom in, and once again, you can use that reference that we've included if you wish, but just using the brush and on that sketch layer, I can come in, and the ETC pose is just essentially showing your teeth. And one more thing I'm going to do is just go down to display quality and fade unselected layers, so that way it's just easier to see what's going on here. So once again on that sketch, I'm just going to come in, get my line work in. And I'm just going to open the mouth a little bit like so. And go up and around. And you can choose how you want to create your teeth. In my cartoons, I usually just do a simple line like this going across. But you could also go in and do different shapes for the teeth. You could create gaps in the teeth and in the mouth. So I'm just going to do that a little bit here on the edges, and I'll indicate that just by coloring in a little bit. The other thing I want to do is make sure I keep the lines on the sides in, as well as that lip line on the bottom. So that's kind of a rough sketch, but it should work for our purposes. Again, if I come back here to the mouth, I can kind of page back and forth and just see how this looks. You can see the lip line moves down a little bit, which makes sense because the mouth is opening up. And one other rule I try to keep in place is the top lip line. I try not to move that much, simply because, and I know this is a cartoon and we can kind of make up our own rules in some ways, but when we open our mouths in real life, the jaw drops. The mouth doesn't really go up when you open it. It drops. And so I try to maintain that sort of rule when doing these mouths. So now let's create the next sketch. I'm just going to add a new image underneath that mouth sketches group. And this one is going to be called Sketch. And we're going to do the E pose. So this is if you're going to create an E or eh sound. And we can hit create. Now this one's actually kind of like the ETC sketch, except we're going to be using an open mouth and not showing the teeth. But the opening in terms of how wide it is about the same. I'm going to hide the mouth group, and that's because we're just going to rely on the sketches from here. And now we are on the Sketch E layer, and I'm just going to reference essentially the shape of the ETC layer when doing this. So coming in here, making sure I have my brush selected, of course. We're just going to come in, and I might actually darken this brush a little bit more just so it's easier to see. So let's come down like this, and this one's pretty rough, but I can clean it up a little bit here. So there's the mouth. Now, when you have the mouth opening, you'll also be showing some teeth here. So we'll add in the top row of teeth, just like this. Kind of going up like that. And then you have the bottom row as well. And then we're going to have a tongue in there. So right about here, you're going to see the tongue. And because of the way we have our angle, if we were looking at the character straight on, if he had a full mug shot going, we'd probably have the tongue more towards the center. But since it's a 3/4 shot, it makes more sense that it would be more skewed to the right in our view. So let's keep going here. I'm going to move up, create the next image. This is going to be the AI sound. So sketch dash AI. And then hit create. The AI variant is going to be more open compared to the E sound. And so we're going to once again reference the sketch we just did, but this time we will be going in and making it a little bit wider. And again, I'm going to come in here and actually adjust my colors. I'm just kind of having a hard time getting the ink on the canvas, it seems like, so we'll try this and just come in, and I think that's going to be a little bit better. So just come in like this, and we're going to sketch up that lip line and then just come down. And this time we're just going to lower it a little bit more. So about like that. It's just a wider variant for sounds such as A or I, or if you just need, again, a wider mouth in general. Once again, you have your teeth at the top. And bottom. And then we're going to come in and add that tongue about right there. The next one is L and TH, which is actually going to be really similar to the AI pose, except the tongue will be different. So we'll come down and create a new image, name this one Sketch, L, TH, and then hit Create. Starting at the top here, we're just going to come in just like that. Come down, and again, we'll have a very similar shape to the AI pose. Come in here and just add in those teeth. Just like that. And then the tongue is going to go up and kind of wrap up and touch the bottom of the top teeth. So again, something like that. And then we have O. So we're just going to create that new image. This one will be called Sketch O. Hit Create. And then we're going to come in and just sketch this up like so. Of course, this will be used when you need to have an O sound. I'm going to try to center it with the nose here, so that's why it's a little bit closer to our left side. But you can come in here and just kind of sketch in those teeth and then add in the tongue like so. And then we have QUW. QUW. And then hit Create. And again, this will be used when you're making a U or an OO sound. You can kind of interchange this sometimes with the O sound as well, just depending on. And for the QUW sound, I try to just make a smaller variant of the O sound and kind of have the lips kind of come more together in a way. So it's kind of more like that. And kind of more like this versus having a more open mouth. It's kind of like the lips are more closed and you have kind of more of that ooh effect where the mouth is kind of pushing out a little bit more. And then the last one we will cover here is the FV pose. And again, there are more poses we could do, but these are the main ones. And if you were to go past this stage and animate, this should cover you for a lot of dialogue. And you could even create variations such as angry mouth poses, happy mouth poses. There's a lot of variations and anything in between. You could create more phonemes, whatever you want to do. But the FV sound, we want the bottom lip to be touching the bottom of the top teeth. So we can come in here, kind of like this, and then it's just going to kind of loop down like so. I want to get my top teeth in so I have an idea of what this will kind of end up being. So there we are. There's your top teeth. And then this is going to come down and kind of loop up like this, and then kind of go down. And then you'll have the opening of the mouth there. So you have the lip kind of going up, and then you have the rest of the mouth exposed at the back. And depending on, we might want the teeth to be even a little bit lower, the top teeth. So I might come in here and actually make those a little bit lower. And again, this is getting kind of messy, but just try to erase some of this here so it's easier to see. Let's kind of come back in here and kind of do something like this. All right, it's pretty rough, but it will give us a good idea. To view the rest of this course and gain access to the source files, you can check us out on tunefiles.com, Udemy, or join us on YouTube.